So I was thinking about waiting. Disclaimer, this isn't the first video that I've recorded today. I just found myself rambling and I thought, oh, I'm not going to post that. But this came out of that. So I was thinking about waiting. How I got onto it is that I was talking to somebody, and so from a medical point of view, in terms of the health service, waiting is the cost of a free health service. In a situation where you're happy to pay for healthcare, then one of the things that you're not going to have to do is wait. But in the context of healthcare that's free at the point of entry, like we have in the NHS, the cost of it is that you have to wait for certain things, and because there's always going to be a significant demand and there's always going to be finite resources, there has to be triage, and there's waiting, and waiting is frustrating. It's painful sometimes. I was thinking about the fact, so I'm in recovery. They say that after strokes that people can still be recovering 6 months to a year afterwards. I still have to live life in that time whilst waiting for a recovery, and if I concentrate on the thing I'm waiting for and look for, concentrate on what I'm waiting for and the absence of it, it can be untenable. They say a watched kettle never boils. I do think that there is a good way to wait and a bad way to wait, and I've learned it myself, specifically with this stroke recovery. If my focus is on the object of what I am waiting for, not only do I have a less pleasant time of living the life that I'm having to live, waking up every morning and going through my day to day, I'm sure that's contributing to my mood, potentially contributing to blood pressure, so there's lots of negatives on focusing. But if I'm able to take my eyes off, essentially take my eyes off myself during the wait, and either focus on the future, because the only thing, it sounds like a strange thing to say. The thing about waiting is that the only difference between where I am now and where I'm going to be when the object of my desire and what I'm waiting for happens is time. And I do think given the society that we're in now, we have become so advanced in so many areas, and worked at convenience in areas. So like we have a microwave, we have email, we have so much instant gratification or instant recognition or instant response to whatever it is that we're putting out, that I think waiting almost feels unnatural, when actually waiting is inevitable. And I always think that if you're going to do something more than once, you should always analyze and say, well, am I doing this thing right? So I've learned that waiting is both active and passive. The active thing I'm doing is, while I am waiting for the thing that I want, I am working on myself to make sure that I am in a position to hold the thing when I get it, from a personal development point of view. Speaks to, are we waiting for a relationship? Are we waiting for a child? Are we waiting for a promotion? Are we waiting for the business to set up? Are we waiting for a certain level of financial achievement? What can I do in the time between now and when that thing's become a reality, so that I have the capacity to hold the weight of that blessing. Wait, W-E-I-G-H-T. But it's also passive, because if I'm on the go thinking about it's coming all the time, I think I'm not going to live a pleasant life, you know. And I think I'm coming back to this theme a lot this year, that God has promised me abundant life. So in every circumstance, in every principle that I'm thinking about, I'm answering the question, well, what does abundant life look like in this situation? Waiting is inevitable, but abundant life whilst I'm waiting is there anything I'm supposed to learn in this situation? But also reminding myself about the promises of God. Of all the things that He said about me, all the things that He said to me, quieting my soul, learning and developing patience, and not concentrating on myself in this situation. Then there's always something to be thankful for, regardless of how significant the thing I don't have is. And there's always somebody that I can look to help. So yeah, you let me know what you think. Let me know whether you think there's a good way and a bad way to wait. How do you know? How do you wait? And is it helping you? Let me know in the comments below. Please share the videos, like and subscribe. #daily posting challenge.